I think the next president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country, to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
So does anyone remember that glorious moment in political history? Yes, the ever effusively bubbly Jeb Bush asking people to clap for him. Now, you thought we couldn't overcome that, but you didn't think JD Vance would be a part of this general election campaign. Damn it, I'm just so sad that he is. How to describe Mr. Vance? Donald Trump has managed to pick somebody who is a charisma, let's call him a charisma event horizon. He is a black hole that sucks charisma out of a room. If you go into a room and there's tons of personality, it immediately evaporates. It's like, I don't know, like the D in JD Vance stands for DeSantis or something. So he went to an event yesterday and he spoke. And you just need to see this. So I'm gonna let you look.
It is the weirdest thing to me. Democrats say that it is racist to believe, well, they say it's racist to do anything. I had a Diet Mountain Dew yesterday and one today. I'm sure they're gonna call that racist too, but it's good. I love you guys. But
Yes, let me try to sum that up for you. He made a joke about Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, that he'd had it 2 days in a row, and that was going to be considered racist by liberals. I didn't get it. Nobody I knew got it. I thought it might be some sort of, some kind of like gorillas in the mist kind of thing, right? When you see apes communicating with body language, some MAGA communicating method, right? That Diet Mountain Dew actually meant something to them. Nope, the entire crowd was there like, what's this guy saying? They didn't get it. Nobody got it. And JD literally had to laugh at his own joke. And then he had to say, I love you guys, man. Man, we're gonna have a great summer together. I love you. It was like Kavanaugh when he went with his workout buddies, right? That's how pathetic it was. He was so socially awkward. He was so uncomfortable. It was cringe. This is who Trump thought was the person to pick, and he picked him because Joe Biden was going to be the nominee, and maybe he thought he needed to shore up his white guy appeal, make sure you win every last working class white guy. Oops, now it's Kamala Harris. And guess what JD Vance doesn't do? He doesn't make women happy. In fact, they hate him. They viscerally are disgusted by him. And it may have something to do with his insults and basically finding his inspiration from The Handmaid's Tale, which in that movie, and I'm not exaggerating, women were told that they weren't allowed to work anymore, and they basically became sex slaves because their whole purpose was to have babies and be mothers. A number of times he said, well, women think the highest thing to do now is the highest order is to work 80 hours a week and not be moms. And, he said a number of things that just are like, they're gross. Here, well, watch.
Saying is that we're effectively run in this country via the Democrats, via our corporate oligarchs, by a bunch of childless cat ladies who are miserable at their own lives and the choices that they've made, and so they want to make the rest of the country miserable too. And it's just a basic fact. You look at Kamala Harris, Pete Buttigieg, AOC, the entire future of the Democrats is controlled by people without children. And how does it make any sense that we've turned our country over to people who don't really have a direct stake in it?
Yes, childless cat ladies are the problem. That's the problem. Barack Obama didn't have any children. Clintons obviously didn't have any children. Biden didn't have any children. Not that it even matters what this fucking douchebag has to say. His thoughts on these things. He didn't think anything. He used to call Trump a sexual assaulter and America's Hitler. Now he's like his best buddy looking up to him. He's like a puppy. What has happened here now is Trump is there's open speculation. Tim Alberta reported it in The Atlantic, that Trump could drop JD Vance. And I can't decide what I'd rather have happen because, the humiliation for this little dick would be so much fun. And yet at the same time, his staying on the ticket, we're all sure they get destroyed because, again, he hates women and women know it. And Donald Trump has assaulted women. Not a good combo when you lost, suburban win by historic margins last time. So let the games continue.